Hello and thank you for joining us for our February 2015 Park City Market Talk webinar. I'm Jeremy Wilstein, the buyer consultant for the Wilstein team.
And I'm Doug Olmstead, the seller's property consultant for the Wilstein team.
And if you notice, Ron Wilstein, this is his first webinar. We gave him off. The reason being, he's actually down in New Zealand with his new grandbaby. My sister just had a baby, so I'm now an uncle, and so he's spending time down in New Zealand. He'll be back for next month, so he's probably scratching himself that he missed this one.
I'm sure he is.
But we'll try to step in his big shoes. So let's jump into our topics for the evening.
Another successful Sundance Film Festival has come and gone. We'll talk more about that.
And then we're going to give you an update on our Park City real estate market.
We're going to talk about some new developments that are happening around Park City, make you aware of those.
And then finally talk about Mountain Accord, which a lot of people probably don't know about, that draws a blueprint for the central Wasatch Mountains, so we'll go into more detail on that.
Yep.
All right, Sundance Film Festival. We made it.
It's over.
It was lots of celebrities, lots of stars in town, lots of parties, lots of movies. It was a busy Sundance Film Festival.
It was. You know, I was curious, so I called the Chamber of Commerce today just to see what the economic impact is of Sundance Film Festival, and they estimate that it brings in about $26 million.
65
million a year.
Yeah, $65 million for that 10 days of the film festival.
Yeah. Jeremy and I both got to see a couple of the films. I saw Maru, which was the Audience Choice Award for the best of the fest. Tell of personal triumphs, just how they overcame them and climbed one of the hardest to climb mountains in the world. And if it makes it to the silver screen, I definitely recommend that you go see it.
All right, so he saw the action or the adventure movie, and I saw the romance. So I went with my girlfriend. We saw a movie, Brooklyn, which was fantastic. It was really great. We saw the Eccles Center. It's a story about a young Irish girl that gets an opportunity to come over to America in the 50s and comes through Ellis Island, and then is very scared of America, comes and lives in Brooklyn, and finally meets a nice Italian guy, falls in love, but then needs to go back to Ireland, and realizes that she really loves Ireland as well. So she's got to decide if she wants to stay in Ireland or come back to Brooklyn to her love. So great story. I think it will make it to the big theaters, and my girlfriend cried the entire time. All right, well, let's jump into the meat of it, our Park City real estate market. What is going on? Well, we've had 1,369 sales in Park City over the past 12 months. So that's, again, homes, condominiums, and vacant land. We're down 2% or 32 sales, really because of our lack of inventory, not because there's less buyer demand right now.
So if we look at year-to-year comparison of closed sales, you can see that homes are down 11% from 581 to 515. Again, like Jeremy said, just not a great selection of homes for sale. We feel that definitely if there was more homes available that were well priced, that number would definitely be greater. Condominiums up 5%, so that is still nice, from 616 sales to 644. Mm-hmm. And lots we've seen increase as well, up 3% as people are buying lots and building homes.
All right, we'll take a closer look, breaking down the Park City city limits and the Snyderville Basin. Also known as the county, which we often say it by. Mm-hmm. Inside the Park City limits, home sales were down 4%. They were down 7 sales from the year before. And then out in the county or the basin, they were actually down 15% from 390 to 331, which again, we just think is a lack of inventory.
And condominiums, they still remain popular. There's still a good supply of condominiums available. In Park City, up 3%, which is a nice gain from 360 sales to 370. And in Snyderville Basin, up 7%, which is also a nice gain, up 256 to 274 sales.
And then finally taking a look at lot sales. Inside the city limits, we're down 5%, but it really only represents 2 sales. Yeah. There's not much vacant land left in the city limits, so that's why there's not many sales. And then in Snyderville, you'll see we're up 5%, from 163 to 171. There's obviously more selection out as we get further away from the heart of Park City. Average time on market, we're at 120 days, so what's that, 4 months? up a couple days from the last year, but pretty similar. So what's happening with prices, Doug?
Well, I think you might anticipate that with what we're saying with the lack of inventory and increased buyer demand.
Yep.
We're seeing a nice uptick in sales prices. So you can see in Park City a nice 8% appreciation, up from 1,212,500 last year up to 1,310,000 of January 2015. So that's a really nice increase. And in the Basin, up 10%, even larger percentage gain, up from 707,500 to 775 median sold price.
Wow. See, I remember not too long ago in Snyderville, with that median price started with a 5.
Yeah.
So we've seen big appreciation out there. Taking a look at condominium sales, we're up 9% in the city limits, which this is actually maybe the first month we're reporting an appreciation. We saw the condominiums in Park City stay flat for a really long time while home prices and lot sales were going up in price. So it's good to see the appreciation there. And then also in Snyderville Basin, up 10% to 366,700. Then finally taking a look at lot median sold prices. Inside the city limits, we're down 12%. Again, there was only 40 sales, so I wouldn't take too much of that. And then in Snyderville Basin, there was more sales. We see a 9% increase up to you can get yourself a vacant land for $310,000. Seems like a deal, huh?
We're going to go over a few new developments to make you aware of what's going on in Park City. We'll go through those. The first is the Stein Erickson Residences. This is up in top of Deer Valley. Ski in, ski out, luxury homes right off of the Last Chance ski run. Be 14 homes. I think most of them are already under contract. About half of them are probably already sold or under contract. And then they'll be starting the condominium residences after that, and there'll be 40 condominiums.
Mm-hmm. And again, same service, same expectation as Stein Erickson. It's not going to be a full hotel, but they're going to have really nice amenities, and the project's beautiful. It's a very beautiful project. And then the Parkite is brand new. It just came on the market right before Sundance. These are 15 contemporary luxury residences located at 333 Main Street, which is really right in the heart of Main Street. If you remember, there's the old Main Street Mall with some commercial space in there. Developer came in there, bought that, remodeled the whole thing. They've got beautiful stores right at the base. And these are going to be 2 to 4 bedroom units. Plus, there's a penthouse unit, bunch of rooftop decks. Beautiful, beautiful project right in the middle. So, awesome new project. And then moving down Main Street, and just over one block to Park Avenue, we've got 820 Park Ave. If you know your geography in Park City, 8th Street is where the town lift goes over. So this project is, in essence, ski in, ski out. You walk from the project straight to town lift, get on it. You can ride Park City Mountain Resort, and then you can ski back to the ski bridge. You've got ski prep lounge, you got lockers, rooftop decks is a big thing now, and you've got all the access to Main Street, the restaurants, bars, and all the nightlife.
Juniper Landing is at the canyons, right by the Frostwood Gondola, so that's how your ski access is. But it's right on the 9th and 10th fairways of the Canyons Resort Golf Course. A lot of these have very nice down canyon views, easy access to golf and easy access to skiing. Luxury townhomes at Canyons, a really nice project.
Ski in, ski out, golf in, golf out property.
Yeah.
Then we got the residences at Blackstone. So this hasn't even come on the multiple listing service. Not many people know about this project.
Right.
These are 32 townhomes. About half of them are reserved right now. And it's on the 13th hole of the Canyons Golf Course. Ski access is via the Cabriolet, the main open-air gondola that takes people up from the main parking lot. These are 3-bedroom units, and they're offering very good pricing before it hits the MLS. So if you're interested in a nice 3-bedroom, give us a ring.
Bear Hollow Ridge, if you know where Bear Hollow is, over by the Kimball's Junction, near Highway 80. These are going to be affordable 3-bed, 3-bath, approximately 1,300 square foot condominiums. Maybe 26 of those coming online, and that'll hit the multiple listing service soon. So if you're interested, let us know.
And then we've got the courtyards at Corey Village. This was a development that was started pre pre-recession, and then now it's come back online. It's been very, very, very successful. The first phase is nearly sold out. These are 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,600 square foot units with a private 2-car garage, and this is right in Lower Pinebrook. You can walk to the grocery store, you can walk to a couple of bars and restaurants,
nice
and then very quick access to Salt Lake.
East Creek Ranch, if you know where Silver Creek is, this is right near the intersection of Highway 80 and 40. Highway 40. These will be homes that they've got 4 or 5 different floor plans you can choose from, anywhere from 2,600 square feet to 5,000 square feet, 3 to 7 bedrooms on half-acre lots. So right in the bottom of Silver Creek, a nice location, easy access to everything.
And finally, Park East. Again, this isn't on the MLS yet. This is actually a mixed-use commercial residential condominium project that's just off Highway 248. If you come out of Park City on your way to Camas, right around the corner. If you know where Stock Lumber Yard is, it's right there. Again, if you're not familiar with these areas, just send us a note and we can pinpoint these on a map for you. But these are very interesting. These are 2,800 square feet with residential upstairs and a lofted area, and then commercial downstairs. So again, if you're interested in more information, pricing, bedrooms, bathrooms, specs, location, and all that, we've got our email address, Jeremy or Doug at the Wilstein team, and we'll get you those details right away. All right, we're going to do our last topic of the evening, Mountain Accord. And what the Mountain Accord is it's a multi-phase initiative that seeks to make critical decisions regarding the future of the Central Wasatch Mountains. Central Wasatch is where we all play, so we are very cognizant of it. It was a holistic evaluate. You can read it on the screen. So anyways, there's 4 main goals of this this Mountain Accord, and that's environmental, recreation, transportation, and economy. So the Mountain Accord is trying to put a blueprint down for the future of our Wasatch Mountains, planning now for this big growth we have in population and the popularity of these mountains, and how we're going to strive to protect our natural resources there and also boost the economy. So
exactly.
The Mountain Accord was established to make critical decisions and implement solutions to preserve the Central Wasatch and ensure their long-term vitality. So what we're going to do is we're going to play a short video for you, give you an idea, and then feel free to go to mountainaccord.com. These blueprints just came out. If you want to, there's public meetings on it, and so if you want to get involved with Mountain Accord, there's information on this website to do so.
They're looking for your input.
Alright, so please try to get involved with Mountain Accord. Yep. It's really important to our mountains, our resources here, and the livelihood of really Park City. So, if you have any questions, again, feel free to email us. We went over a lot of different developments, so there's probably going to be some questions on there. So shoot us an email at Jeremy or Doug at the WilsteinTeam.com. And if you want a call from us, just include your phone number and a good time to reach you, and we'll contact you. Our next webinar we're going to update. It should be the 16th of March, right around 7 p.m. It should be all updated, and we'll again send you out a notice for that so you can take a look. If you want to look back at our old archives, the WilsteinTeam.com/webinar archives. So from Park City, I'm Jeremy Wilstein.
I'm Doug Olmsted.
And have a good day, and come enjoy our mountains.